This is yoga. Get your mat. You have a block. Have a block and a strap. And we'll go ahead and get started with onto your mat, knees into your chest. Massage through your spine, gently rock side to side, lengthening out through your spine. And then catch your big toes coming into your happy baby. You can gently rock side to side. Option to straighten your legs or keep your knees bent. And just breathe. Notice wherever your breath is at. Your breath can be different from day to day, even hour to hour. So just notice and observe wherever you're at today. And then bring those knees back into your chest, taking your right arm, wrap your legs around your both knees, take them over to the right side, look to the left, and just breathe here gently, twisting through the spine. As you again notice that breath wherever it's at. One more deep breath. Then bring those knees back into the chest. Wrap your legs with your left arm. Take them over to the left side. Look to the right. Try to keep that shoulder down onto the mat and just relax. Feeling into that breath. Just stretching out through the spine and gently twisting. One more deep breath in. On the exhalation, bring your knees back into your chest. Coming back into your happy baby. And this time we're going to rock ourselves back and up. Every time that you come up, see if you can balance. Rock back and up. Again, trying to balance when you come up. And the next time you come up, stay there. See if you can just hold your balance. Breathe. Breathe for 5. Good job. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the soles of your feet together. And then rock yourself so you come close up towards your heels. Start butterflying through the legs, loosening up through those inner thighs. And moving your head just gently side to side. Good. And bring those knees up by your elbows. Try to press your legs down using your elbows to help you. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. Stay here, breathe. Pressing those legs down, opening up through the inner thighs. 5 more deep breaths. If it feels good, you can move that head side to side. One more deep breath. And on your exhalation, slowly come up. Take your legs out nice and wide. Reset through the seat bones. Lift up, wiggle your knees. And take it over to one side. See if you can catch your foot. Stay here, breathe. Reach that nose towards your knee. And with each exhalation, see if you can get a little bit deeper. We're going to thread the bottom arm under. So you can add a little bit of a twist, pressing your hand in front of you. If you need to, hold your foot with a strap. Gently just press, breathe. One more deep breath. On the exhalation, Slowly unwind, take it over to the other side. If you can catch your foot, sorry, catch your foot with your hand or strap, stay there, sink into it and breathe. Good. And if it's available, take your bottom arm, thread it under, press, and try to look up. Breathing. One more deep breath. And exhalation, gently unwind. Take those legs out in front of you. Reset, wiggle. So you come onto those seat bones. Inhale, reach up. Deep breath and lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Stay here, breathe. See if you can catch those feet. And while you're here, just make little side-to-side movements. Lift up one hip bone and the other hip bone to really get into the seat bones. And then just hug and breathe in. Try to really stretch. If you can get your feet, try to press onto the big round part of your feet. Extend through your heels. Extend through the Achilles heels, through the calf muscles, and through the hamstrings. Open up through the pelvic bone. Stay here 5 more deep breaths. Just melt into this. With each exhalation, sink even lower. On the next exhalation, walk yourself up, cross your legs, and we're gonna bring our arms out in front into a tabletop position. Just round and arc. Move through your cat-cow. Loosen up through the cerebral fluids, through the vagus nerve. I just found out that vagus is a Latin word for vagabond or a wanderer. The vagus nerve wanders through your body and it goes into your organs, into your brainstem, all through your body. So just think about wandering through your body, waking up the vagus nerve and feeling all through your body anything that's talking to you. Remember that it's all connected. And just listen to the body wander through your body. See what it has to say. And there's not a clear path. There's lots of different paths. So make it your own practice. And just feel into it. And the next time you come into your rounded spine, curl your toes, take it back into your downward facing dog, and start walking your dog. Side to side, draw that belly in, open up through the shoulders, extend through the spine, and just loosen up through the hips, through the knees, into the feet, the Achilles heel, calves, the hamstrings, the hips, bring that chin into your chest, and just breathing. And bend both knees in toward your rib cage, extend your spine, and stay here a moment, just pressing your hands into the ground. See how low you can get your knees with keeping your spine straight, and then bring those legs back up. Knees get low right before you touch the mat. Straighten back up the legs. Extending through the spine, through the arms, opening through the shoulders. The top half of your body is doing the down dog, and the bottom half is just bending and lengthening. Good. Another 5. 4, 3, 2, one more. And 1, now look forward, look at your hands, either step or jump your feet up towards your hands. Place your hands above or below the knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down. And then slowly round up, vertebrae by vertebrae through the spine. Inhale, both arms all the way up, reach back. Exhale, swan dive down. Hands under your shoulders, bend the knees, step or jump into your plank line. Gaze forward. Breath in. Extend right arm, left leg. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and switch. Then left arm, right leg. Opposite side, hold 3, 2, 1. 2 more each side. Switch sides, hold 3, 2, 1. Other side, switch, hold 3, 2, 1. 1 more each side. Hold. Extend 3, 2, 1. Switch. Hold 3, 2, 1. Into that plank line. Bend the elbows, hug the ribs, lower. Inhale, press into that cobra or up dog. Deep breath, good. Exhale, curl those toes into your downward facing dog. 5 breaths. If you want, you can walk your dog or just hold your down dog. Let that chin in. Stretch out through the spine, through the arms, wide fingers. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and on your exhalation, bend those knees down, hover right before you touch the ground, stay here in a tabletop position with those knees hovering, and then back into your downward facing dog. Hold it, knees back down, hover, down dog. Going, you should feel that quad engagement and into the core and then stretch it out. Hold, hover, and down dog. Another 5. Really strengthening through the core, through the quads, and then stretching out. 4, 3. Good. 2, one more. And 1, gaze forward and see if you can hop or step back forward. Hands onto the legs above or below the knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down. And then slowly round up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring those arms up, reach back. Exhale, swan dive back down into that plank line. Coming into side plank. Side plank, you can have a knee down, or you can take that bottom leg on top, or you can have both legs staggered. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch sides. Same thing, other side, into that plank line. Hold. If you need to, have that knee down. Hold 5, 4, good job. 3, 2, and 1. Both hands back under your shoulders, gaze forward, and then slowly lower down. Hands low on the rib cage, elbows in, press it up. Stay here, breathe. Look back one way and the other way. Looking back behind you, one way and the other way. As you breathe, move with your breath. On the exhalation is when you switch. Inhale, looking back behind you. Stretching out those abdominal muscles, hugging the elbows in towards your ribs. Another 3, 2, and 1. Curl those toes, press back into your downward facing dog. Hold your down dog 5 breaths. Wide fingers, wide toes. Really see if you can press those heels into the ground, but without sacrificing your back. Your back should be nice and straight. Shoulders open. Stretch out through your Achilles heel, through the calves, into the hamstrings. Keep breathing. Another 3. Good. 2. And 1. Bend those knees down. Hover. And back. Hover low without touching. And back. Another 5. 4. 3. 2. Now we're going to add a hop into it. So hover those knees down and hop. Hover and hop. Hover knees and hop. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and now we're going to hop forward or knee to step. Hands above or below the knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down, and then slowly round up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring those arms up, nice and high. Reach back. Exhale. Swan dive down. Hands under your shoulders. Step or jump into your plank line. Gaze forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. So here, 5 breaths. Breathe. Open up through the shoulders. Nice long spine. Good, keep breathing. Another 3, 2, and 1. Step right foot forward. Left foot goes out to an angle. Inhale, reach into your warrior 1. Palms touch, interlace outer 3 fingers. Shift right hip back to be in line with left hip. Nice long spine. Gaze forward, breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. Keep all of the weight onto your right foot. Start pointing your arms forward. See if you can lift up the back leg into your warrior 3. Stay here, breathe. Good. Balance. If you need to, you can hold on to something. Or just stay here and breathe. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and step that foot back as far back as it can go with toes pointed forward, hands down under your shoulders. Start bending and lengthening through your back knee. Tap and up. That left knee, nice long lunge here. Stretch out as far as you can. We're going to do a pigeon and then a split. So really start warming up through the hips. Bend and lengthen. Bend and lengthen. Another 5, 4, good. 3, 2, And then let that knee settle down onto the ground. Relax your foot. And we're going to start heel toeing the right foot over to the left side to find our pigeon. Now, if you need to, you can put a block under your right hip. And then start taking your left leg over to the right side. Just take your time getting into that pigeon. We're going to really just breathe deeply into this. You can be onto your forearms, or you can relax all the way down onto your forehead. And take your time getting there, just really feeling that stretch through the hip into the IT band. 10 breaths here. Good, keep breathing. 5 more breaths. And walk it over to the right side. As far as comfortable for you, stay there and breathe into it. Good, and then walk it over to the other side, the left side. Press your hands into the ground or perch up onto your forearms. 5 more deep breaths. And walk it back to center, coming into your high pigeon. Option to bind if you want to. Bend that knee behind you and see if you can catch your foot. Breathing, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release and start bringing that leg straight in front of you. So lean back into the hips. And we're just going to start warming up so we can eventually we're going to come into our split. But before we do that, stretch that leg out in front of you. Curl your toes onto the mat. Feel the stretch into the top part of your foot, into the shin. Draw your belly in and just lean in toward that long leg. Trying to reach your belly button toward the navel. The chin lifted. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, good job. 2, keep those toes down. And 1, point the toes up, heel down. Take your left hand and catch your right side of your foot, the pinky toe side. That left hand, hug it in. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you have a block, find your block, and then start coming in toward your split. Take your leg out in front of you, and use that block to help you put under your hamstring, and just sink as low as you want to go. Maybe you don't need the block. Don't put too much weight onto your wrists. You want to bring those arms up, hold it. Breathing for 5, 4. Good. Another 3, 2. And now keep your leg out in front of you. We're going to see if we can lower down, hug into that leg, really get deep into that stretch. Get low. If you can hold onto your foot, breathe another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It hurts so good, right? All right, start coming out. Take that leg, and we're going to find a tabletop position. The knees in line with the hips, round and arc. Resetting through that spine. Move the head, remember that head and the neck is part of your spine. Wander through your body. Feeling into all those little places. Whatever's calling your attention, just breathe into it. Nice and loose. And then find that rounded spine. Curl the toes. Get into your downward facing dog. Stay here, breathe. Wide fingers, wide toes, straight spine, straight arms, open up through the shoulders. Three, 2, and on the exhalation, step left foot forward, right foot goes out to an angle, coming into your warrior 1. Interlace outer 3 fingers, good. Go this way so I can see you guys. Breathing, shift that left hip back in line with the right hip, nice. Wide shoulders, breathe for 3, 2. On the exhalation, we're coming into our warrior 3. If you need to hold on to something, try to gaze at something that's not moving. And just breathe here for 5, 4, stretch from both ends of the room. 3, 2. On the exhalation, step that foot way far back behind you. Hands under your shoulders, wide, long lunge. We're just gonna bend and lengthen through that back right knee. Bend and lengthen, good. For 5. Now you guys, 3, 2, and lower that knee all the way to the ground. Relax your foot. Start heel toeing your left foot over to the right side. And then start just coming down into your pigeon pose. If you need to, put a block under your left hip. And take your time getting here. Start walking your right leg over to the left side. You want to take it for the midline of your body, maybe even past midline to the left. And slowly, if you're comfortable with it, start lowering all the way down. You're going to take 10 breaths, so take your time getting there, reaching the forehead to the mat if possible. Good, keep breathing. Switch even further. Feeling that stretch through the IT band. 5 more deep breaths. Walk your hands over to the right side. And then you can either perch up onto your forearms or you can stretch those arms out nice and long. 5 more deep breaths. On the next exhalation, walk it over to the other side. Stay there, breathe. 5 more breaths. And the exhalation walks us back to center, coming into your high pigeon with the option to bind and bend that knee and catch your foot with your opposite hand. Stay there, breathe. For 5. You call Shasta. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your leg behind you. We're going to start preparing for our split. So shift your hips back. Take your leg out in front of you. Curl your toes. So you're going to pretend like you're picking up the mat with your feet, feeling that stretch into your foot, into the shin. And then just shift your belly button toward the thigh. Chin stays lifted. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 1, 2. And now lift those toes, heel stays onto the ground. See if you can catch your pinky toe with your right hand. So we're crossing over the midline of the body and just hug it in, extend through the heel. Breathing for 5, 4, loosen up, stretch out, prepare that hamstring. 3, 2, and on the exhalation, release. Find that block or pillow or anything that you have, and we're starting coming into our split. Stretch that leg out in front of you. Remember, there's 3 different heights of the block, or if you have a pillow, and I'm way more flexible on my other side, so that's totally normal if you're not as flexible on both sides. Arms up, 5 breaths. For 5, 4, 3, good job, 2, and on the exhalation, we're gonna lower down, we're hugging into that leg. If you can catch your foot, ooh, yeah, feel it, breathe, for 5, 4, breathing through it, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come out, take that block out of the way if you have it there, and round and arc through your cat-cow. With the spine, with the neck. Really just work it out, loosen it up. And kind of find your flat tabletop back, extend the right arm, left leg, reach, reach, reach Hold for 5. 4, keep that belly in. 3, reaching. 2, and come catch your foot behind you. Use your strap if you need to. Bring the leg up as high as you can, stretching out through the shoulder, through the hip. Hold and breathe for 5, 4, get up even higher, 3, 2, and 1. Release down, take extended arm child's pose. Widen your knees. Stretch out your arms, place your forehead onto the mat. And the exhalation brings us back into tabletop position, extending left arm, right leg, just balance. Stretch from both ends of the room, hold, reach, and breathe for 5. Belly in, 4, 3, 2, and then bind. Catch your foot, use that strap if you need to, bring your leg up as high as you can, and hold on to your foot with your hand or your strap. Good. Breathe for 5. Raise up even higher. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back into that extended arm child's pose. Breathe. Widen those knees. Stretch out the arms. One more deep breath. And exhale, come back onto your knees, lift up, so you're only onto your knees. Lean back, the arms come back behind you. See if you can get your heels, or use a block to help you. And open up through the chest. Push your hips forward, gaze upward, breathe 5 breaths. And the exhalation releases you. Come onto your heels. Just sit onto your heels. If you need to, you can sit onto a block. If it's really uncomfortable, you can have your legs out in front of you. Inhale, the arms reach up. Deep breath in, exhale, twist over to one way. Doesn't matter, we're gonna go both ways. Have the opposite hand onto your leg to help you. And then see if you can catch your opposite foot. So I have my right hand on my left foot and twist. Your spine nice and long. Look behind you. Breathe. For 5. With each exhalation, get even deeper. 4, 3, 2, and unwind. Go the opposite way. Tiptoe your hands out, stretching your arm up. Reach all the way up. Stretch out through that side body. Little lift in that knee if you want to extend the leg. And just reach through that side body. Keep breathing. Reach, 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 breathe. 5, 4, open up even more if you can. 3, 2, and slowly unwind back into your knees or on that block. Inhale, reach the arms up, deep breath in. Exhale, we're twisting the other way. Opposite side. Opposite hand onto your leg. So I have right hand, left leg. See if you can catch your foot. So I have my left hand, right foot. And just twist behind you with that spine nice and long. Each exhalation gets us a little bit deeper. Keep breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly unwind, tiptoe that hand out, and reach up. So you can have your knee bent or straighten that leg and stretch up through that side body. Keep breathing and reaching for 5. Reach, reach, reach. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly unwind. And we're gonna take a really small child's pose. Keep those knees together, arms by your side, forehead onto the mat. Stay here, make yourself nice and small. Stretch out through the back body. Open up through the shoulders. Breathe. And on the exhalation, slowly round up. Think of like a seed sprouting up from the ground until you come nice tall spine. Bring those legs out in front of you. Find a boat pose. Bend those knees, hands behind the knees to get your form. See if you can take those hands away. We're going to hold 5, 4, 3, good, 2, and now slowly lower, a little pelvic tilt. We're going to lower into our canoe. Find your canoe position. Low back touches onto the mat. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and release down into your Savasana. Take a big deep breath through the mouth and exhale, side out. Relaxing into the mat, into the gravity of the earth. Feeling so relaxed, so calm, peaceful. We have blue sky, expansion of the universe, knowing that we are part of the earth, we are part of the universe, we are expansive, like our breath, expanding, contracting, wanting, not wanting, knowing, not knowing, knowing that there's always room for expansion. We are expansive, just like the breath. Expanding, contracting, dark, bring light, not knowing, you know, contrast of life, showing us what we want, we don't want, moving with the flow of the universe. Everything that we need to know comes to us at exactly the right time and exactly the right moment. Love knowing that you always have the expansiveness of your breath. Whenever you're ready, just letting go of whatever you need to make room for whatever you're ready to bring into your life. Just like the breath, happening regardless of whether you're paying attention to it or not. Just love knowing, always have your breath. You always have your choices. Just breathing into that expansiveness of the universe. When you're ready, bring those knees into the chest, gently rocking side to side, massaging through the spine. Finding your right side in your seated pose where we all began. Another deep breath here. And use your left hand to press you up into seated position. Ready, inhale the arms all the way up. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring the arms down and twist one direction. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale the arms back up. Exhale, twist the other direction, arms come down. Exhale, exhale, exhale. More each side. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist the other way. One more each side. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhaling up. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale those arms up. Deep breath in, palms touch, bring it around to your heart center. Up and around 2 times. Inhale, reach up, palms touch. Exhale into your heart. One more. Inhale all the love and the joy. And bring it into your heart center. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you guys so much for joining. Have a great rest of your day. Hey, Claude. Bye, Julia. Bye, Becky. Bye, Suda. See you guys tomorrow at 8:30 if you want for Pilates. Bye.